He definitely had some left in him. Oh, game's giving me a bit of an issue. One moment, guys. Yeah, having animals is fun, guys. He's also a baby. He's older than we thought he was. So the pet shop lied to us, which was fun.
How old was he?
They think he's 6 months to 8 months old, and he's a runt.
And they thought he was younger because of his size?
Yep.
I mean, that is kind of an honest mistake.
I also found out they have teeth in the back of their mouth. I thought they only had the 2 front teeth. They don't. They have full-on teeth.
Yeah, all rodents do. You only just see the front ones because they're separated. If you ever look at like a mouse skeleton, you can tell.
When she was checking his mouth, she put the little thing in his mouth to open it up. He's just trying to bite the shit out of it. She's like, wow, look at him go. Mad little guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he didn't like somebody sticking weird things in his mouth.
No. Then she gave him a treat and he calmed right down and was adorable toward her. And I'm like, yeah, I see how it is. You alright, Miko? You fall off the bed, baby. Yes, you did.
Goofy puppy.
I can still see you, chat. Yeah, well, I've never seen, because the chat's telling me. Yeah, I've never actually seen the inside of a guinea pig's, like, inside mouth. I've seen their front teeth, because you have to make sure that they're clean and stuff. She was actually showing me an x-ray of what, the guinea pig's teeth, the back teeth look like, and what to look for if I can get a chance to look in their mouth, like when they're yawning and stuff. Because you can sometimes see it when they yawn, because their teeth grow upwards, but sometimes they grow down into the, and like she's describing it with great joy how it goes into the jaw, and I'm just flinching, and she goes, let me guess, do you have jaw issues? I'm like, TMJ. She's like, yeah, well, I can always tell when somebody has that because they flinch during this kind of thing. And I'm like, no.
So oh yeah, I forgot. We had the annoying little bitch following us around. And Random Cop.
Random Cop was kind of fun, though.
He's fun just like the black sidekick in a 70s cop film is.
Speaking of, I was watching somebody playing Shenmue 2, and I love that there's a black guy in that game who just basically says all Japanese people are the same, and I can't stop laughing at that.
You holding up okay, CLG?
Why the fuck are we in a meat freezer?
Looking at the body.
You sure you don't want to wait outside?
Ooh, I'll be fine, Daddy. Just make sure you don't take your eyes off of him. He's so selfish and inconsiderate. I'm still not convinced he's actually a real FBI agent.
Doesn't all of that seem to be perfect for an FBI agent?
That's the joke.
Look, he's talking to himself again.
Why are you saying the quiet part out loud?
Zack, this is the ambiguous zero. The deep freeze. Let's hurry up and find that flying serpent, shall we?
None of what you're doing makes sense. Find a flying serpent. Oh, that reminds me of his cue, the winged serpent.
Speaking of, did you see what I sent you? Shout Factory's having a sale on discontinued movies going out of print. And we've lost Mike, he's gonna go shopping.
I'm looking it up.
I kind of missed some of the ones I want to get, but there's one Robert Englund movie I want to get, so if you pick up one, grab that, or I will. I'll probably grab it after the stream. I don't have enough for free shipping. I want to spend $50 on DVDs, so they don't have anything really, really good.
There's an anime sale going on right now. Oh, wow. I love that Army of Darkness cover.
Right?
Good one for the fog as well.
This place always gives me goosebumps.
Oh, look up their special edition for Escape from New York.
Oh, they have the loop for No Hercules. Wait a minute. Escape from New York. Yeah.
Yes, it's quite the fun house. Truly a dazzling place.
Galaxy of Terror? No, the one I want to get is a Robert Englund movie. Shit, I forgot what it's called. It's on the site.
How can you tell which ones are going out of business?
Hold on, I'll get you the direct link.
Thank you.
I thought I sent you the direct link.
Oh, they have that Vincent Price collection.
I did send you the direct link, you lazy fuck. Is it? Yeah, it is. Hold on, I'll resend it. The movie I'm thinking of getting, guys, I'll read you off the name. It's called Dance Macabre.
Dance Macabre.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, and it's Robert Englund, so I must see it. I have my stand. They also have a Lou Ferrigno Hercules movie on there.
Yeah, that's the first Lou Ferrigno Hercules. That one's. I wish they had the box set of the two of them, though. I've seen that before, because there's Hercules and then there's the Legend of Hercules.
I'm mad I missed my chance at grabbing some of these movies.
They do have the Legend of Hercules. They just call it Hercules 2. Super Beast. New Alien Predators.
Yeah, like I said, I might grab Dance Macabre. It does sound better when you say macabre.
Meat entertainment.
It also
That's
annoys
the only
people.
way to describe it. Woven together by life, frozen in time, a visceral, musical...
Symphony. We eat all this in order to survive.
Yes, truly a symphony. Life and death, resonating together.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Cool? Whoa now, CLG. Since when were you interested in this kind of stuff?
What are you so surprised for, Daddy? I'm more mature than you are. I've
Are
seen
you?
way more realistic corpses on
you?
CSI, you know.
Oh, man.
At first, Zach, I was shocked by the notion of storing a victim's body alongside food.
That's the kind of kid that's sitting there going on Rotten.com every day.
But as I gaze upon this hanging garden, I realize it's just another scene of violent, depraved murder.
I love this writing.
Yes. All we need to do is change our point of view, and things will expose themselves in utterly new ways.
I just think these people wanted to write a Twin Peaks. You know what? It actually would have worked.
It would have been weird.
Trust me, the first game is weird enough. Why the buffalo heads, though?
Buffalo Soldier.
Didn't miss that opportunity, did you?
Nope.
I'm trying to remember. There's the run button.
Huh. But yeah, I don't know why there's specifically buffalo heads unless they're just cow heads and you mistook them.
No, look at them. Hold on. Those are buffalo heads. There's no way that's a cow.
Those are fish. Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I mean, they do have ground bison these days.
Aren't? Why though? Are those the ones that are mixed with cows?
I think that's probably what it is. They just market it as bison meat, but it's not bad.
I'll take your word for it.
I've had it in chili. Actually, no, I've also had it in burger form.
How was it in burger form?
It wasn't bad. Juicy burger. Reminded me a little bit of like Angus style stuff.
Okay, so this is where we came. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out, is which way are we supposed to be standing. We're supposed to go that way. Why do you have a stamina meter, game? I thought we've all outgrown that.
This is before we outgrew anything.
This game is only a couple years old, maybe 2 or 3.
They're a little just behind the times.
Melvin, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you a personal question. In the hotel
I'm not
parking lot when
gay.
I first met you, the picture you had on your dashboard happened to catch my eye.
Your wife was
Was that
hot.
your wife?
Oh, her? Yeah, that's my lady, all right. Candy. Her name's Candy.
Your wife is a stripper,
I was
and that
about
makes
to
so
say,
much more
dude.
sense knowing you're a cop.
Prettiest girl in town, which makes me the happiest boy. A shooting star landed in a rural town, right on top of a man who now has a meteor struck hard.
This man would do very good in Hollywood
You could.
for marketing.
This is almost stereotypical enough to be painful.
You always
God.
keep her photo with you?
It's like watching a black guy in a Three Stooges episode.
You bet I do. True
Before
boys,
anybody tries to correct me, they do exist. They're in there.
Wait, are people saying that they're not? Because they do.
No, but sometimes they make the case that it might just be a white guy in blackface because it was the 30s.
No, it's a black guy.
Yes.
Candy's a little sick right now.
I got in trouble for a joke I made when we were watching Three Stooges in high school once. They showed, I forgot what episode it was, but it shows one of the black chefs. And I go to
Is it the one where the fridge is going nuts?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's the plumbing episode. That's one of the best ones. Yeah, like water's just like spouting out of the stove, out of the clock, out of the light fixture. And then as he's leaving the room, he goes, "Oh, no, the house gone crazy."
I made the joke, I bet you they wish this was still the stereotype. And my teacher just looked at me and lightly hit me in the back of the head and goes, you're lucky no one else heard that. And I'm like, what? It was true.
The truth hurts sometimes. It's just sometimes the truth happens to hurt you.
It didn't matter.
She can't even
I
leave
didn't
the
think he
house
heard
no more.
me.
So I always keep her photograph with me. Kind of feels like we're always together, you know?
Oh, so your wife's either dead or,
He said she's sick, so dying,
Oh, okay.
I assume cancer or something like that.
I see. You care for your wife a great deal. But this means that
Yeah, that's right. My mama had me before she married Daddy.
So, you're not
Yay.
his kid, are you?
Gee, I couldn't tell.
But it don't matter. He's still my real daddy to me.
Wow.
I mean, real daddy in this scenario could have just
Thank
been
you,
like a
CLG.
shit bag.
And you're my pride and joy.
I mean, good on him. He's a good guy.
well, Zach, isn't this a heartwarming scene?
I feel like this is going to be a freaky relationship when she turns 18.
That or we're gonna find out her dad's real fucked up. Her actual dad.
But there's one thing
Probably.
I just can't get out of my mind. Don't you think that photograph looked a bit too old? Perhaps Candy is already... No, let's not think about that. It might be a private matter, just like you, Zach.
So he married
Stop.
someone older. I should probably save.
Save.
I do kind of like the save mechanic in this game.
It's not bad. It's a gimmicky thing. It's kind of like Resident Evil, where you got to save at like a certain point.
How old is she? I forgot how old they said she was, chat.
I think they said she was like 10.
I think she ends up being the FBI agent we saw at the beginning.
God damn it.
She has the same haircut.
That would make sense, actually. And the southern accent. I don't remember if they ever explained what her agent name was.
I don't think they did. I can't remember if they did, actually.
Yeah, he says her name specifically.
Here we
He
are,
says
Zach.
her, and then he says the other
The
guy,
morgue.
Seth, whatever the fuck his name is.
They stored the victim's body in a cold storage warehouse operated by her family. I'd love to shake the hand of whoever came up with that one.
Why
Someone who
there
really
always
hated her
cold-
family.
Why are there always cold storage warehouses that are owned by somebody's family? It seems like it's a reoccurring theme now.
Someone's got to own them.
Hey, Agent York. Did you just come here to laugh at rural officers who are doing the best they can?
Yes.
Basically.
We don't have any special facilities like you people. What else did you expect us to do, huh?
Yes, because a morgue is such a special facility that no one in the South fucking has in little towns. Nobody can see the look I'm giving this kid.
Is that why you have Cowdy?
Don't compare us with city folk. This is Lucare.
Oh, for God's sake, I live in a small town. Come on. We have a morgue, I'm pretty sure. Do we?
If you have a funeral home, you basically have a morgue.
I'm in Florida. We have a funeral home every 5 minutes.
Then you have a morgue.
Or maybe you're just disappointed that you didn't get to see the bloated, decomposing corpse of a young girl.
What the fuck, kid?
Yeah, there's something wrong with this one.
Sorry, you're right. I went a bit too far just now.
No, he didn't. But if he wants to, we can go a bit too far with these jokes.
But don't
Can we take the
misunderstand. I
beatings?
honestly think it's a fantastic idea. I'd never try and bully your daddy.
Just you and everybody else in this town.
Better not.
Thank you for understanding.
That man is a weird fuck.
Which one?
The one with the voice in his head.
That you can't hear because we're the voice in his head?
Yes.
Oh, wait till you see the first game where it gets... Actually, I don't know if this is as weird as the first game, but I'm gonna guess it is.
I'm assuming we're gonna get there.
Yeah, because this is the prequel to that. Sometimes you get across hidden passages. Okay. Are you thinking
Really?
gamers don't know how to do that?
That is a crouch tutorial. Also, somebody walked out of here with bare feet.
Yeah, that is weird.
Inspection!
Zach, these are human footprints.
Fucking
And they're
Bigfoot.
extremely large.
Bigfoot.
Yes, Zach, I agree. These footprints must belong to someone who's used to walking around in cold temperatures.
Or who has absolutely no feeling in their nerves.
I swear to God, if it's a Yeti.
I want to see a Yeti and... Yes. Yes. Can't be a skunk ape, it's gotta be a Yeti.
The sad part is, I know the difference between those two things.
Yeah, how does that feel?
Painful.
Yeah.
These pallets are a mess.
I love the fact the dude who made the skunk ape came out and admitted it was fake and no one fucking believed him. That's how stupid Floridians are.
Looks like this area isn't used often. Still, the idea to store a body here. It's a novel, sophisticated idea, unlike anything I'd ever come up with.
Francis York Morgan is a little special in the head, everybody.
Yes, he is. The kind of special that can't be beat out.
Date's in the background going, oh my god.
Portomac.
Yes.
Boxes of the past or presence of the future?
That was written just for that one joke.
Yep.
That's like the whole Kraken storyline in Portal's
Yep.
game.
Yep.
Either way, this is a curious time capsule. Forgotten
I do-
boxes. Looks like shelled headless shrimp. When were these boxes brought here? And when will they be taken away? Zach, can you feel it? The perpetual, unstoppable flow of time.
I need to rewatch Twins Peak to see if this is how that shit was written.
I don't even remember at all. I do love designing those thumbnails. It is fun.
Is that what you're doing right now?
No, I did the other two. Remember, I sent them to you.
A lot of people believed the skunk ape was fake. A lot more people believed it was real. Because it's Florida.
Yes.
Boxes that got left behind. I can't tell what's inside. What do you think, Zach?
Obviously, it's cardboard boxes filled with cardboard boxes.
Does it just like survive off of like eating crackheads? Is that how it exists?
Yes. It's the only thing you're going to find in the Florida swamp.
That's what I mean.
go
I mean,
with
it's either that or alligators.
Okra.
Would you
Yeah.
want to eat an alligator?
Okra.
I've heard it's actually quite tasty.
I've never seen a place here that actually sells it.
Isn't it because you're not supposed to kill them and eat them anymore?
You're not supposed to, but it doesn't stop people.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not supposed to like put it on the you're not supposed to put it on the menu at the local restaurant.
I think you can still get it if you go to really, really, really expensive restaurants, like really, really expensive ones. But
I've heard that it has the taste of like kind of like one of those like sweeter kind of meats, like a pork or like a scallop.
Huh.
Those are supposed to be very greasy.
People are saying they've had gator gumbo before. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I know that I've heard people using it for that too. A lot of stew, gator stew or gator gumbo.
I'm sure it must be okra. That's a staple of the South.
If you say so. It is really finicky with getting this to do the run I want to get.
An icicle. Never thought I'd see one of these down in the South.
Beat you to death with it.
This frost is shaped like something we're very used to seeing. That's right, a body bag. Lisa's body must have been left here. But there are no signs that the bag was dragged away. So our criminal must possess monstrous strength.
Do you know how many idiots, after Die Hard 2, thought that that was a legitimate means of self-defense in the wintertime?
The body bag thing?
No, breaking off an icicle and stabbing somebody with it. Die Hard 2, there is a fucking scene where John McClane takes an icicle and stabs a guy through the eye and kills him.
And people tried to use that.
People then began experimenting with the idea, like, okay, how hard can we actually do this? Like, people actually tried to figure out if they could make, like, a legitimate knife out of ice in order to kill somebody.
I mean, theoretically, if it's cold enough outside, but that's only theoretically.
They would freeze them with liquid nitrogen and, like, gelatin packs and shit. They were doing a bunch of dumb shit to see if they could prove it, but that was years after the movie came out, but it's just like, that's where that myth originated from, was that movie.
Can we start a new TikTok challenge?
No, don't start stabbing yourself with icicles.
I mean, if they do it, we have nothing to say about it.
That's true.
Look at the thermometer, Zach. It's at 10 degrees Fahrenheit, or a minus 12.2 degrees Celsius. This must not be the ambiguous zero. Zach, can you see that? Look closely.
There's fingerprints on it?
That's right.
Yeah.
There are 4 imprints in the frost on the top of this. It's hard to believe, but I think these are fingerprints. Yes, Zach, that would lead one to believe that the body napper is a giant who's over 10 feet tall.
Or somebody has a ladder.
Yes. Inspection complete.
I get paid just for looking at a light.
God,
seems like our flying serpent isn't here. Is this everything, Melvin? There aren't any other rooms in this warehouse?
I mean, there's the one where we keep the fresh bodies, but you don't want to see those.
No special rooms.
Well, there is the luxury foods warehouse.
Luxury foods? Why didn't you say so earlier?
Just thought you wanted to see where the body... I just thought you were only interested in warehouse number 2. Besides, it's underground, so it's even colder than this. You sure you really want to go down there? You could darn well freeze to death. All life will come to an end in the icebound zone.
You can't tell me that voice actor wasn't having fun.
Yeah, no, maybe a little too much.
You feel
This man was drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Let's head there at once. I'm sure that must be where we're meant to go.
But what about searching for Lisa's body?
All we need to do is find a 10-foot tall man with monstrous strength.
So anybody on PCP in Florida? Or wherever we're in Louisiana, so... Yeah, no, you can find that there, too.
That giant knows where she is.
Are they gonna do something with, like, a balloon float or something dumb like that?
Probably.
10 foot tall?
But finding the flying serpent is more important right now. Now please, guide me to the luxury foods warehouse at once. These luxury foods are most likely being used in local Cajun cuisine.
Can you not say please?
I'm so excited to see what we'll find. Aren't you, Zach?
The hell is wrong with you, man?
A lot. I wish.
Yeah.
I really hope this is the same villain as the first game, because you need to see that fat motherfucker. And that's all I'm gonna say on that.
Is that what it's gonna happen? We're gonna walk in. It's gonna be like Sally Struthers in South Park. There's just a mountain of food.
Speaking of, you seen the next South Park special?
No. What
Streaming
is it?
Wars 2.
Oh God.
And there's gonna be a Karen.
Oh, there better be a Karen.
Oh, there is. Go look up the trailer.
Yeah, I'll look it up a bit later. I'm kind of behind the times on South Park as of late.
Yeah, I didn't know they had a
Oh,
special
no,
before
right.
this one. I have to actually find it and watch it, but
Yeah, they have
Randy is a
several.
Karen. He's a super Karen.
Oh yeah, okay, I do remember this now. Yep, I did see the trailer for it.
What happened to you? You've become a
That
Karen.
elevator needs a key, Mr. York.
I need to see your manager. That entire part made me lose it laughing.
Oh God.
Do you have one?
Wax's Texas Ranger did an episode with the killer used ice knives. Yeah, it's that stupid old thing about yeah, that if you kill somebody using an ice knife,
Yep.
it'll melt away and there's no evidence left over.
You are correct about that, but that was, I believe, after Die Hard 2, which was 1990.
Actually, no.
We need more movies with killer ice.
No,
I
we
didn't
don't. We
think
need
you'd ever
less.
want to go down there. So I didn't bother to go and get one.
Well, then would you go and get one now?
Kid, he can ground your ass.
Yeah. COG, I know. I'll tell it to him straight. The thing is, Mr. York, you know the Clarksons? The folks who own this place? Well, they don't too much like the police.
I could make so many jokes right now, but I'm just gonna leave it.
Uh-oh.
And they sure as hell don't like them when they're my color.
Ooh.
Already
Okay.
made the joke for me.
Yep.
It was, real hard for me to get permission to open up this place for you to search through. So they ain't gonna be too happy if I go back to them now, asking for another key.
What should we do then?
Well, why don't we go? We're the white guys.
Let's just find a worker here who can lower the elevator for us instead.
That'll work too.
All they need to do is take a break from their work for a couple minutes.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand here and pretend like nothing's happening?
Literally, yes.
Yeah, you FBI folks are good at that, right? That's always what I see you doing on TV.
If racism is still alive in the South, it is definitely with the rich.
Okay. Crouching down.
That's the point of the
Go.
spot.
To make you crouch.
Why game?
I don't understand.
There has to be a reasoning. I can't push or anything.
There's something in the... yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do here. It's just there to fuck with you.
Apparently.
Like,
You got a crawfish tail.
Zach, better check back
Whoops.
here as well, just to be on the safe side.
I actually didn't mean to skip that dialogue. Push it! Push it to the limit. I regret nothing. How do I let go of the thing now?
B?
I'm trying, it's not working.
Maybe
There
you
we
have
go.
to move- Okay, there you go.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Oh lordy, it's a puzzle.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I can get this right without actually getting able to know where I'm going.
It seems like it's a pretty linear way to go. You have to go forward.
Okay. Let's see, can I bring it? No, okay.
I think you have to go to the... Yeah. That not going anywhere either? Oh, that's it. Okay.
Just imagine you see an FBI agent doing this for no ungodly reason. I did all this just for this, didn't I? Did I come through the right way?
Yeah, you went through the correct way.
Nope, that won't work.
Okay. Oh, alright.
Alright, so that should lead back over there. Okay, good. So we're basically doing the job of the lazy sods. Okay.
Those bastards.
Speaking of the South, Joe Bob's Jamboree is apparently going to happen in Mississippi or one of those places.
Nice.
Tennessee. It's Tennessee. All that for a catfish tail. Why, though?
There was another direction I thought you could go. I thought you could keep going around the corner.
Zack, the human ability to adapt is a frightening thing. Some humans have the power to sleep anywhere as long as they set their minds to it.
He's gonna wake up with such a neck ache.
Oh, yeah, decade him.
Now we should be able to operate the elevator. No need to worry. This facility no longer has a body to steal.
There's a mini-map?
What else do they have to lose? A few cans of crawfish? I feel bad for him, but it's for the sake of the investigation. I'll write him a letter of apology later.
Sorry I stole your key. I'm not gonna tell your boss you were asleep. Love the FBI.
PMI. That's the dead end, I think.
I wanted to see if there was any shinies. I think I picked one up.
There's also the other way you can go, which is, yeah, if you keep going that way. Oh, this just leads you right back to the...
Hey, I did your job for you. You're welcome.
There you go,
Mr.
bitch.
York, did you find a key?
No, I legit forgot. The chat's laughing at me. No, I legit forgot there was a mini-map.
Ha! Now that's my special agent. There ain't no stopping you.
Don't stop
hit
me
straight down?
now.
You bet. Let's sally forth, Melvin.
So Melvin is like the whitest black name ever.
Zack, look at that thermometer. 0 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 17.7 degrees Celsius. This is the ambiguous 0.
Wouldn't it have to be up at the 0?
I don't know.
Call me a retard, chat. I honestly would have thought that would have been at the 0.
Hey, Avery!
I know nothing
Can
of
you
temperature.
hear me?
Wait, would that what would be at the 0?
That
Open the damn
thermometer.
door, Avery!
Well, it would have to be below 0 degrees Celsius.
It ain't no use, Mr. York. Once Avery starts working on something, that's all he sees.
Yeah, it's called music. And you not being loud enough.
He just tunes out everything else.
Throw shit
We'll
at
have to wait
him.
until he finishes and comes out to us, I reckon.
Turn it into a game.
Or we could come back tomorrow.
I disagree, Melvin. Time may be on our side, but that doesn't mean we should waste it. You gave me Mr. Alligator precisely for moments like these, didn't you?
Oh, I was like, what the fuck is Mr. Alligator? And then I remembered.
Mr.
Mr.
Alligator.
York?
We're gonna shoot a human being.
Those tranquilizers may be non-lethal, but it's still dangerous to use them on humans.
No, it's not. They're not humans. They're workers.
Of course, Melvin. I never said I was going to shoot him.
Oh, no, we're gonna shoot you, Melvin.
You're gonna shoot some meat to get his attention.
Oh, there's a gator head.
I'm right, ain't I?
No, shut up.
Please land right on his head. Please. Damn it.
Motherfucker, are you deaf?
Somebody yell, where the white women at?
This is Mr. York, an agent from the FBI.
Hi, Avery. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Just love whipping that out, don't you?
York,
Yep.
you a smarty pants. Hmm?
It's Lumpy.
Oh, God.
He's shy
Lumpy.
than he looks. Come on, just settle down, Avery. Tell him what this
troll?
here place is for.
Yeah, big and stupid.
Lots of expensive food here. Yup.
See?
Mighty precious to the Clarksons, so I gotta guard it.
I see. So you're this area's keeper.
Oh, I help with the research too.
What?
I do like research.
Is the
Research.
Deliverance music playing?
What are you talking about, Avery? This doesn't look like a lab to me.
Ain't no lab. It's a warehouse. Ain't no lab. Smarty pant scientist does the research. I ain't no smarty pants, you know.
He's a bit slow in the mind, but he ain't a bad guy.
Monk, was that it?
Your story about the giant who carried Lisa out.
Oh, they're so happy
Don't
now.
tell me you think it's him. I mean, it's true that he's free to come and go as he pleases in this warehouse, but
No, as far as I can tell, he's just a bit over 6'5".
Giant.
The one who moved Lisa's body must be at least 10 feet tall. He's clearly too short.
too short, huh? Well, if you ever happen to find a man who makes him look small, I'd sure like to meet him.
Lise.
Hey, cut it out!
Lise. Why?
Avery, that's not Lise.
Not Lise?
This is Melvin's daughter, and my precious assistant. Unfortunately,
That
Elise
sounds
is
weird.
no longer with us.
Lise. Lise. My fault. My fault.
Remind me who that is.
The special needs guy working in the
I
cold.
guess he's sort of like
No,
Lisa,
no, no, no,
you know?
no. Lise.
The dead chick, I think.
Poor fella's got himself a childlike mind. You know how normal kids tease other kids in order to get attention? Well, with this big lug, sometimes folks who don't know him too well see something and end up calling the police. But I know that deep down, he's got a good heart. Hey, Mr. York.
He
I'll
can just
keep him
bench
busy,
press a truck.
but I'd appreciate it if you'd hurry this particular inspection along. Just holler at me if you find anything. I reckon that'll make it easier for you to go do your thing, yeah?
Melvin, I think you're finally starting to catch on.
I don't think anybody's catching on to anything at this point.
Let's not make fun of the big simple. Why is it always big giant simple country folk? I'm gonna say in these games and movie type, they really like making Southerns mentally retarded, don't they?
It was a trope for many years, and to be honest, in some cases, very much warranted.
They got shit for the tranny in this, but they didn't get shit for him? Really? Really? That's the fucking shit that they didn't get shit on, was this guy.
Yeah, apparently nobody had a problem with that.
Wow. Fuck certain groups of people.
Hung alligators.
Here you go, now you can get your gator meat.
I suppose in a way they sort of look like flying serpents. But that's pushing it. Remember, we're in a dark basement here. They'll never reach the sky.
I mean, they're facing the sky.
They're facing the roof.
Frozen oysters. Personally, I'd rather have a cocktail filled with fresh ones. We hunt for more materials than we can eat, and freeze them over long periods of time. The human race gives terror a whole new meaning.
If it exists, we will freeze it. And then try to eat it.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Or put it in a can and try and eat it.
Yeah, Japan's kind of good for that. Have you seen some of the crazy shit they can?
I've seen some shit that, like, things that come in a can from, like, places in Europe that just makes me gag.
Yeah, same.
Like the cheeseburger in a can.
There's a whole chicken in a can. You can get a whole Christmas dinner in a can.
Yep.
Which I've gotten an explanation for why that exists, and that one's not so bad.
Cans of Holy Trinity paste.
I need to know what that is.
Onions, bell peppers, and celery. The absolute basics for any Cajun dish. This product combines them all into some sort of paste. People actually buy this garbage? Even the name sounds idiotic.
It's sure.
Zach, I just made an eternal promise with myself. If I ever happen to come across any food prepared with this paste, I vow to never call it Cajun food.
Nasty.
Yeah, no.
There are torn off claws and legs scattered all over the ground. I doubt they'll fly anytime soon. I can't tell which ones are from crawfish and which parts are from shrimp. How about you, Zach?
Aren't those all a little too big for both?
They look like crab legs.
And now here's some real Cajun cuisine. The way these sausages are linked up, they almost look like a serpent. But it's hard to imagine them flying. Let's move on, Zach.
You could have done
swear
a
to
flying
God,
spaghetti
if
monster joke.
I swear, if this is a Q the Winged Serpent reference, I am going to laugh my ass off.
Because only a few people are gonna get that.
I know. I love that movie too.
He'll get his. I keep telling Web he's gonna get his copy when he fucking comes to a con.
Avery, this box looks special.
Clarkson food. For their home.
Melvin, is this the Clarksons' family crest?
You know, the crest that we've seen on everything around here.
Dragonfly.
The dragonfly? Yeah, that's the Clarksons' mark, all right. Ain't no big deal, though. You can find those all over town.
Is that so?
Well, yeah. They pretty much run all of this town's major industries. Yeah. I do believe they own just about everything there is to own. So their word is law. They got the whole darn town tattooed with their dragonflies. Can't even walk a few steps without seeing one.
Zach, this dragonfly is our flying serpent. The flying serpent owns this town. They're related to Lise Clarkson, our victim. And Hungan's oracle pointed us toward their family crest. The Clarksons must be deeply intertwined with this case. Melvin, Patricia, I think I've had enough of this frozen world. Let's head back out to that merciless sun.
And then 5 seconds later, go right back into that cold and never leave.
Yeah, no, This is like one of those bizarre things. Like, I understand the logical progression of the case to some extent.
What are you waiting
for? But
for?
the way he's getting to these
I can't bear
conclusions
to
is
spend
ridiculous.
another second down here.
How much does it drive you crazy that you actually understand part of it?
What, the movie references?
No, I knew you'd get that one. Oh. If you haven't actually seen Q the Winged Serpent, it's really good.
Larry Cohen, I believe, early 80s, if I remember right. Flying Monster in New York City.
So,
Literally,
what
yes.
do we do now, Mr. York?
Zack and I will take things from here.
Then what should I do?
Tend to your sick wife? I don't know. You're free to do as you please.
You're a cop, get fucked.
I'll stop by the sheriff's office when I need your help again.
I suppose that's what I'll do then. It'll sure make Candy happy. But I am the sheriff of this town, so I do intend to get some work done. I know. How about I search for Lisa's body while you're busy?
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, you could actually be a cop.
Just be careful that you don't get attacked by a barefooted giant.
Hey, don't scare me like that.
The goddamn Yeti.
Why do you keep talking about that giant anyway? You really think some giant was responsible for all this?
Melvin, don't be silly. Of course I do.
The FBI is weird.
Yeah.
Also, its buttons are floating, look.
Yes, they are.
Just when I thought you were starting to catch on. Disappointing, to say the least.
But how can you be so sure?
Because he's psychotic.
Yep.
Proof number 1. The footprints that led up to where Lisa's body originally was were made with bare feet. None of the prints looked similar to those of common insulated boots, and the arches of the feet were visible. The person who carried out Lisa's body must have had very large feet. I'd say they were at least 16 inches. Proof number 2. I found fingerprints on the cord of one of the hanging lights in the warehouse.
This is gonna lead to aliens, isn't it?
The fingerprints
Probably.
weren't aimed up from below. They were coming directly from the side. Clearly, the giant moved the light because it was in his way. He pinched the cord with his fingers. Proof number 3. There was nothing else found in the vicinity where Lisa's body was stored. This means the giant carried her out without dragging her across the floor. But there's only one set of footprints. The only conclusion I can draw from this evidence
Is someone screwing with an FBI agent?
is that a barefooted giant standing over 10 feet tall carried Lisa's body out. That concludes the entirety of my proof. Any objections, Melvin?
But
Yes, you're a
there
retard.
is no way a human could ever be that tall.
Have you seen every human alive with your own eyes?
No, the tallest
Well,
human ever on record was under 10 feet.
You need to forget all your
I
preconceived notions when embarking on an investigation. Whether you come face to face with a 10-foot giant
think they were
or
7
a
feet.
skeletal gentleman, you always need to accept everything that comes to you with a clear mind. Do that, and eventually the truth will reveal itself to you.
Somebody in the chat goes, wait, so Shaq is the killer? That would be the greatest twist ever.
No.
New
Why,
Shaq would
Shaquille
finally snap.
O'Neal?
You're a smart kid. I'm sure you understand.
The only thing I
I'll
can
be
think of.
damned.
The only thing I can think of is that meme with Shaquille O'Neal where it goes from him to the cat that's getting ready to pounce. It does the shake.
Yes.
Oh god.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Mr. FBI Special Agent, sir.
Can somebody look up the IMDb for this and tell me who is Melvin's voice actor?
A sharp eye and flawless observational skills. Uncovering the truth with a heady intuition.
He's gonna do this all game, isn't he?
Yes, he is, until we get him shot.
I won't ever question you again. Heck, I'll do whatever you say.
He would be the easiest cop in the world to trick if for getting out of a speeding ticket.
Yes, he would.
That's it, Melvin. I'm glad you finally caught on. Okay, time to go, Patty. You know this town well, so I'd like you to accompany me from now on.
Patty?
He's like, holy shit, she has a name?
Zack, we found the flying serpent. Now we simply need to locate the 10 maidens. It's time to head on to Alexis's diner and lane.
Already did that. We just need to... Hold on, I want to try something. Okay, no. I forgot it.
Goddamn skateboard. You kids and your skateboards.
Still mad you can't just do tricks.
Yeah, it does kind of suck. Upgrade to a Razor scooter.
I hope to God at some point we can. See, this was already originally on the Switch. I wonder how many, like, Nintendo references it had.
Probably a bunch.
Kind of sad when they take these games, like, off of, like, that kind of console. They have to actually remove that stuff.
God, it's a squirrel yard again. Get away from them.
No, no squirrels.
Squirrels are dicks.
They are.
But tree rats.
I'm going to make this motherfucker do a flip. Look, a parking job from an asshole.
Yep.
I was laughing. I was watching my neighbor doing his lawn. And he left all of his oldie cars out there, so he's got to carefully drive around them with his lawnmower. And I'm like, you could just move them.
Yeah. Yeah. Most people don't have that much of an attention span.
Oh god, no, the squirrels are ready for me.
Hey, we're ready. Oh god!
Whoops.
You hit a pedestrian.
Oh dear, I think I broke his spine with my mighty car. Really, I had to pay that guy $6.
Yeah, you had to pay that guy $6. He needed that band-aid.
Those are some expensive ass band-aids.
They needed the gold trim. It helps heal the wound. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that they actually did that.
Oh, you can shoot the
Oh! Holy shit!
you can shoot the kid. I know it's only a tranq bullet, but what the fuck?
I didn't think that would let me do it. Holy shit!
Oh god! As soon as it turned, as soon as the reticle turned red. Oh god!
I thought, like, oh no, no, no!
As soon as the reticle turned red when you put it over her, I'm like, oh god, can you actually shoot her?
Bad timing, Zack. We need to place the figurine in front of her house when she's home. Otherwise, it'll be useless. Let's come back later.
So when does she come home?
Later in the evening? It's like, what, morning right now? Or like midday?
It's 11 in the morning.
Save.
Be like, what the fuck? OG Banks. What else does he voice? Because I've heard his voice before.
Okay, Patty.
We have enough to shoot her ass for a while.
Whee!
Hold on, I'm trying to get... Because if he's on the skateboard, you sometimes get conversations about things. Let's see. So how are we going to kill time?
Go to random locations on the map.
Will do. I can soup up my... I almost said motorcycle. Skateboard.
That would be kind of funny. Add like rocket packs to it, like Jackass.
Hell yeah. Also, I would kill to see an FBI agent just skateboarding along the road.
Motherfucker, what are you doing?
Stopping crime! The only way I know how. Shit!
Honestly. Also taking out old people. And shooting your partner. Start a fire inside of animals, red shadows away. A safe zone.
Alright, that's new. Do I just sit here and kill time? Can I do that?
Pick up. Medium quality cloth.
Fear my ability to make fire.
That hasn't been scary since caveman times.
I don't know. Oh wait, that was Luke Cage, Miles Morales, and Ultimate Spider-Man, Final Fantasy. Okay, that's where I've heard him before. God, Miles Morales got really, really lame when he got older.
That doesn't surprise me.
Considering right now all he is Marvel's version of let's make him every superhero ever and make it the more, racist the more we do it.
I always found that kind of weird. Like, why specifically him? Like, you do have other black characters you can play around with.
They think he's the only popular one. The funnier is every time they do it, they make him a little bit more of a racist stereotype, and they don't see the issue with it.
I know the Thor one was pretty bad.
Yeah, no, that one's, I think, the worst one, and they've been getting backlash even from the news outlets on that shit. Like, people are asking how the fucking hammer got spray painted. Why does he have the tattoos? Like, all this shit. Why does he have, like, the hair color? Like, all that shit. And I'm like, I'm more worried about why Asgard looks like that. And what are they trying to say, huh?
Is that just urban decay?
It's a lot of urban decay. Come on now. People are using half a car as a chariot.
Oh, there's a... I think it says talk.
Oh, is the talk thing up? Nope, no, that's the wrong button. Shoot, did I miss it? We go super fast for this.
Super fast.
Let it crash and burn.
Now it's
Did you
giving me
notice
the
it
prompt
yet?
again.
The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up parts of the asphalt and the sidewalk. Those bumps were dangerous even when we still had our car, remember? But this town is different. The streets are all paved so cleanly that we can skate along them without a care in the world. And there's hardly any trash or graffiti to be found anywhere. The Clarksons truly do control this place. For better or worse, it's a good example of how allowing certain people to rise to power can have positive effects as well. Also, don't you find that Southern people are remarkably friendly, even to total strangers?
Bullshit!
Both here and in New Orleans, I've been amazed at how cordial everyone is. Is it just the way things are down here? You certainly don't see that sort of thing in New York or D.C. They never stop to chit-chat. Especially when ordering food. They only say what's necessary, without any decoration. The customer only makes eye contact with the waiter about once every 3 times they interact. But that's just how it is. Isn't that right, Zach? The human relationships here are as fluid as an inorganic mechanism running on the smoothest, purest oil there is. And it feels strangely comfortable. After spending time in New Orleans and coming here, I think I'm starting to like the Southern disposition. They even have their own breed of bizarre crimes. And besides, the New Orleans area is famous for its paranormal culture. I'm sure it'll entertain us somehow. It's still a bit of a ways off, but perhaps we can also do a little case study for our post-retirement plan. What, you still think it's too early for that? I wouldn't say so. It's never too early to be prepared. Come on, I know you're with me on this one, Zach.
What the fuck is this dialogue?
I don't know. He's talking about his retirement plan.
No, the fucking Southerners are not that friendly. What the shit?
I guess Japanese people think that all Southern people are friendly.
Like, they were friendlier in fucking New York last time I was there than being in Florida.
Well, you're also in Florida. Half the population are crackheads. And the other half are old people.
Yeah, and old people are just raging goddamn assholes. Like, there is no... You're gonna find very few sweet southern old ladies. You're gonna find a lot more bitches. Where sweet southern old ladies who had a drop of a hat will show what they're really like. Why is the day going by so slow? Shit.
Oh. God.
It's okay. How
does this man keep riding?
I know, imagine. I want to make a game where it's just an FBI agent rolling around at the speed of sound.
It's weirder at the fact that you can't actually wipe out.
I've been trying so hard. So darn hard. Are you supposed to be anywhere right now? Let's see. I don't want the map. No, I want the, We got a strike, so we can't do that one. Place the alligator. Create a voodoo charm. So we gotta get the stuff to create a voodoo charm.
Yay,
let's go shoot some squirrels.
Sweet!
That should give us what we need to get some voodoo charms.
Well, those little fuckers to pieces.
Here, squirrelies, squirrelies, squirrelies. Here, squirrelies. Why is the turtle van here? Found the police station.
Are we gonna go kill squirrels?
Let's go see what useless things the cops are doing.
Sweet.
Because this makes fun of the FBI. Yes.
This entire thing is a joke, so yes.
Yeah, don't take this game seriously, guys. It's all for fun.
Hey there, Mr. York. Looking sharp as usual. What'll it be?
Data. Oh, for God's sake.
What the fuck?
Nope. It's okay. It's just a few killer bees.
Yeah, just a few.
I mean, right now we're dealing with giant African snails.
I did see that, yeah.
Those are fucking monsters, by the way. They carry a bunch of different diseases, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, they put an entire town here in lockdown.
Yeah, I saw that. Alright, well, go exterminate them.
We've been trying. People keep bringing them in as pets.
God fucking damn it. It's the same reason why you have anacondas.
We don't have anacondas, we have pythons.
Whatever the fuck it is.
And they keep fucking up the alligators. It's also why we have the lionfish issue.
So many invasive species.
It is an issue here. And crocodiles. We also have Nile crocodiles, which are dumb as fuck, by the way. Yeah, literally will stand in the middle of a road while the SUV comes flying at it. A gator at least knows to get out of its way.
Yeah, no, it doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't. And if you ever seen the picture of what happened when there was an SUV going full speed and hit a crocodile?
Oh god.
Yeah, it fucked that SUV up real good. Gator only lost its head, but damn did that whole SUV flipped. And everyone here's response was, "Oh, so we have those here now." I have no idea what's being said, by the way. I zoned out.
Indeed. You see this video.
Oh my god, we get to shoot killer bees.
Oh god.
I cannot see this going wrong, folks. Free quest, okay. Why not? Wild dog terrorizes the streets. Just the other day, it almost ate our poor baby boy. Alright. Well, we do need to get low quality plate. Are these people just really damn lazy?
It's very possible. In fact, it's extremely possible.
Somebody looked up you looked up the crocodile thing, didn't you, Shadow Claw? You can look it up. It's the pictures are out there of that thing. They're big enough. They fuck up an SUV. Gators around here know how to actually cross a street with the street light. We haven't figured out how they learned that. It is very freaky when you see it in person.
By watching people.
Yeah, they've learned not to chase the people, just watch them.
I mean, I guess that's a good thing.
Do you really want to think that gators are smart enough to study people?
I'd like to think that they're smart enough to know that if they step out of line, they're going to get shot by and eaten by rednecks.
This is true.
I view it more as an animal learning its place.
And then you actually see the size of a gator, and trust me, it don't need to know its place. Its place is in front of us, eating us.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
There's a really funny video of 2 cops trying to put a gator inside a truck. Worth it.
Keep hitting people.
It's hard to control this thing when it's going full speed. Inside a truck, and they didn't secure the tail. So what do you think happened?
Somebody got fucking tail whipped.
Yep, and you just wait for it to, and you can visibly see the other cop going, "Damn."
Yeah, no, the tail's the biggest part of the body.
You don't want to get whipped by that thing.
Nope, that's just gonna hurt.
I think this is where we get our thing upgraded.
Looks like a case of bad timing. Let's come back later.
Oh, this is going to be frustrating. I might save and move on to the next game. What do you think?
Up to you.
What do you think, chat? You want more of this? You want to move on to the next game? You want more skateboard and FBI agent? Where is some fucking squirrels to shoot while we wait?
You gotta look for the red things on the minimap.
I'm stuck.
Did you break it? Did you get out of the mode?
I'm trying. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
I had to be in like the most perfect spot for that to get out of it.
Did you break it? God damn it.
If it exists as a video game, I will break it.
I've learned this over time, yes.
Can I shoot them?
Oh god, don't hit the fern.
I hit the fern. You can't stop me.
Oh, the fern is painful.
Yes, but not for me. Only for him.
I don't know what's going on.
Woo! Ah, I didn't hit it. Oh, I'm echoing again on your side.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Check, check, check. No, I'm not. That was weird.
I was gonna say, I didn't see any light up on mine.
Alright, let's save it. We'll move on. You glitches. Of course I do. It's what I'm good at.
Yeah,
So I
what is
want
game
to
number
get
2?
to... How do I get to... the journal? No. I need to do...